Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 682. Now, in this episode, we're doing a hypnosis session, and it's going to have ocean kind of waves in the background, and it's all about reacting calmly in a resourceful way around people where you might feel provoked or you have an association which is negative. That, in other words, every time you see them, you have a certain feeling which doesn't make you feel good. So this whole episode, this podcast episode, is going to be based around that. Now, let me be clear, on the previous episode, we actually went into more of the conscious aspect to it. So how you can learn how to consciously change your association. Revisit that one if you haven't listened to it, because I go through two mini processes combined as one of how you can recode your unconscious mind to have a different association to those people. And I think that's always a good thing, that you have the conscious level of transformation, and on top of that, the unconscious level of transformation. So I'll be bringing in some of those ideas into this hypnosis session. Now, please go ahead and make sure that in every way that you're not operating any form of machinery or driving or, look, it's a hypnosis session. This is your time to just relax, to let go, and to just enjoy the process of pre-teaching your unconscious mind to be able to act and react in a most powerful, great way. That's what we're after, right? So if you've got earphones, make sure you do put them in, because it always adds to it. If you've got a phone, put it on, like my phone right now. By the way, for those on the podcast, we are broadcasting this live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, all those places. So if you ever want to join the live show, feel free to visit any one of those platforms and go ahead and join us. And that means we get to talk with you before the show and after the show. So, but I was going to say, and as you can see on my phone, if you can see it, it's got a do not disturb logo there. So put your phone on do not disturb, and that means turn the lights down low, get cozy, relax, while we learn how to let go of old associations which disempower us, and then reclaim our power by reacting calmly and resourcefully around those people who may provoke us. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is going to be a hypnosis session for around 15-20 minutes, okay? And we're going to bring you out of trance with a suggestion. So have this suggestion in your mind, or at least the intention, of the level that you would like to awaken. Because as I said, this is being broadcasted live, and we have people from all over the world right now. We have people in Ireland, in England, we have people in America, Canada, we have people in Europe, we have people in Australia. It's really all the different time zones. So there's going to be good for those listening to the podcast, because you get to choose how you would like to awaken. So I'll be giving those suggestions, but have the intention of how would you like to feel energy-wise having woken up from the trance. And by woken up from trance, we're not going to be asleep in trance in a way, if you know what I mean. We'd be in a trance, but not in a deep sleep. I don't mean that when I say the word sleep. But with that, let's go ahead into the hypnosis session. So let's go in to the hypnosis session where you can just relax and let go for a while. So when you're ready, get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Close your eyes and be here now. Just relax. Give yourself this opportunity to begin to learn, to begin to grow, to react calmly whenever you desire. From those you have associations with, from those who provoke you. to reclaim that essence and power in a way that serves you. So when you're ready, close your eyes if you haven't already, and let's go on a journey of change. You may notice how your body is positioned. You may notice how you can relax. Sometimes it's even nice to say, I'm now going to relax. You see, when you relax, you learn. And when you learn, you can relax even deeper. So give yourself that opportunity. Give yourself the time, the space to reclaim that peace, to retrain the mind and body. You see, to me, your unconscious mind, at the back of the mind, is your best friend. And although we may not like the way we feel when we act and react around certain people or even things, we can allow our unconscious mind to begin to recognize this soon. So as you listen to the words that I say, my voice can go with you. You can just relax, listen, drift, even dream. You see, the real way to change is to reconnect to your unconscious mind. For if you could just let go of your reactions or stresses to those things or people, you would. But if you cannot, it must mean the unconscious mind is running it beneath the surface. So your unconscious mind can assume that responsibility in beginning to learn a new strategy that allows you to feel safer, to feel calm and in control. So breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth as waves of comfort begin to nurture, begin to nourish your mind and body. Each muscle, each cell softening, relaxing. You can relax the jaw, just relax the jaw. Your hands, fingers, and arms can just relax, where even the effort it takes to notice their positions may be soon too much effort to even think about. As you let go, as you begin to enjoy a new way of being, where you can begin to discover inner peace and strength. You see, quite effortlessly, there have been times in your past where you have felt so relaxed. Maybe the moment that you truly fall asleep. Maybe the times when you've awoken in the morning and you just feel so calm, so cozy. Maybe it's a time at the beach, basking in the sun. hearing the sounds of the waves around you. If not, you may begin to imagine it, whether you see or whether you just hear those waves, and you allow yourself to feel relaxed, at peace, to be calm. The inner flow of going in and out, that effortless relaxation that can double. That's it. All sounds can begin to resonate more in peace, allowing your mind and body to enjoy this moment of letting go. That's it. Your unconscious mind can remember that comfort and that ease in the body. You may go on journeys in the mind, or you may remain still. You may free float in time and space, while at the back of the mind, the unconscious mind can continue to listen and take on those things I say. The things I say that will protect you. You can choose. This is your freedom. And since you can go into trance, because it's all about learning how. Maybe you go into trance within 10 minutes, 5, sometimes now and soon, in a few moments, or even before I spoke. So relax into comfort. Deepen the relaxation as it begins to expand. It begins to nourish, going deeper into trance. The muscles relax as your mind becomes open to new ways of acting and reacting, to give you more control. That's it. For your mind begins to associate to different things. Sometimes it's people that we can associate with that causes us to sometimes feel unwanted negative feelings. But what if we could change all of that in an instant? What if we could choose a new calm reaction? So let go and relax. Enjoy the transformation, where thoughts can go with you in and out of form. That's it. Relax. Let go. As you begin to reclaim the choice of how you act and react very, very soon. You see, I believe that you have the infinite resources, you have the abilities to act and react in a way that is calm, in a way that makes you feel good. So I wonder, and it's a good thing to wonder, as we gain new insights, epiphanies, as we pre-teach your mind and body of how to act and react. So maybe in your mind, whether you do this consciously or just unconscious now, you can begin to unconsciously remember certain actions and reactions that don't serve us, certain associations to people that causes us to not feel calm. And as you begin to consider unconsciously and consciously any triggers that cause us to feel a certain way, maybe at certain times, maybe it's when we're in a certain state of mind, maybe it's the person's state of mind. You see, all these triggers can be changed. So you may begin to notice, lazily or very consciously, of certain triggers that don't serve us, that cause us to feel out of control. And as you unconsciously notice this, I want you, the unconscious mind, to notice how you code and associate that person or people. Maybe you see images and representations. Maybe there are certain sounds, certain feelings. Even if it's around certain situations, I want you, the unconscious mind, to consider and notice that association, how we symbolically represent that trigger, that person, that situation, visually, through sounds, through feelings. And I want you, the unconscious mind, to begin to make subtle changes that changes the association. Maybe, and this is your conscious and unconscious choice, you take that representation, that symbolic meaning, and begin to shrink it down. Maybe you begin to send it further and further away. Maybe you take the color out of that association, so it's more vague, maybe black and white. You see, you have the choice of how you code your brain. It can take time, but it's possible. So you, the unconscious mind, can take the associations to that person or people or situations and begin to decrease the energy that no longer serves us, sending it farther and farther away, sometimes so small that we can hardly see it. Maybe we change the sounds and we go, that's okay. I am resourceful. I am calm. I am in control of my mind and body. I am powerful and peaceful. Maybe you begin to create feelings of peace. But even though in the past we may have been triggered, we can now and in the future feel more peace, more calmness. In fact, you may even begin to run through scenarios where in the past it caused you to feel in a reactive way. You may notice how you watch and observe yourself, that even though that person or situation carries on, that you start to react differently, where you see yourself being the peaceful warrior. You notice how your body is calm and composed, almost like you have this energy around you, a bubble of protection. But any words that they say, or however their physiology represents, however their tone is, that bubble of energy just deflects it all. You may even funnily imagine that the words they say just bounce off that energy field. For within this field, you are safe and you are in control. And as you notice your posture beginning to get stronger, your shoulders are back, your breath is centered, you feel grounded, secure, an inner core within you that allows you to say, I am safe and powerful, and I get to choose how I feel, how I react. You may even consider that their words or their actions are not even about you, so we can take things less personally. It is their stuff maybe, and it doesn't have to be our reality. So run through those scenarios of getting stronger, more powerful. See the objective reality of what it's really about. See this you rising up with calmness, reacting calmly, reacting so peacefully that you are the example of what can be done. And you, the unconscious mind, can continue to rehearse, pre-teach these new actions and reactions that allows you to feel strong in every single way. And even consciously decide this, but this is my path, this is who I'm going to be, that you are in control. When there's stress on the outside, it can cause you to feel more calm and more in control. When there's tension on the outside, you are in control. And it feels so good. You may even step inside this you, looking through the eyes you've become with that force field around you, with their association dimmed and sent further away. You see, you have the choice. For what you do here, your unconscious mind will remember out there in the future. So decide, create, and react with peace, where you can just enjoy your newfound freedom in every way. And when that feels good to you, go ahead and say yes this is what I want on the inside. For in a moment, as I thank your unconscious mind, I am going to count from 1 to 5. And on 5, you'll awaken to your choice of energy. Depending on what you decide, of course, you'll be out of trance on 5, but you'll have the energy that you truly desire. That's it. You are in control. So 1, every muscle becomes a little bit more aware. At 2, you begin to just enlighten, allowing yourself to awaken that bit more. At 3, you can begin to just stretch the mind and body. You can physically begin to stretch. And at 4, you can just breathe in through the nose, oxygenating your whole mind and body. And at 5, you can come all the way back into the room. And you can open your eyes all the way back to now, all the way back. That's it. That's it. And welcome back from that hypnosis session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. And of course, if you want to get all these hypnosis sessions, all of these which are for free, you can go ahead and download the free hypnosis app. It's a free hypnosis.app, and you can listen to over 682 free titles. Also, you can begin to create your own custom tracks. There's there's hundreds of hypnosis sessions which you can unlock within the app. You can listen in the day, you can switch it over, the same title, to a nighttime version. That means you can go to sleep while listening. It just fades off, it's extended, and it just allows you to change. And if you're getting value from the work, please write a review. Each review helps us. We're getting over 130,000 free downloads of the app, of the free section, that is. But we only have like maybe 1 review a month. So every review works and helps us. It gives other people the opportunity. There's not many reviews there, therefore people won't download it, and therefore if there's less demand, then I'll switch to other things. But if you are getting enjoyment from this and you want more, leave a review so I know you want more. That's what I need to know. I'm not going to just imagine that you want more. So go ahead and leave a review on your preferred app store, and that will be absolutely wonderful. Now, of course, for those who really want to take things to a whole new level, and in this case, you've got to be professional. In other words, in a professional job, or maybe a business owner or entrepreneur. And I say that because this is what my problem solves for these kind of people. It is how to let go of the imposter syndrome, let go of all limiting beliefs to take your career to another level, to take your business to another level, and truly be unlimited. And you can go to josephclough.info/talk for that one. And what happens is you go there, you go ahead and book your time to speak with the team, and you'll fill out an application, because it is an application, it is an investment attached to it, but on the coach or the breakthrough call, we'll get clear on exactly what you want to let go of, exactly what you want to achieve, get clear what's getting in the way, and come up with the steps to make it a reality. And it's an 8-week system, fully customized with all the support you can imagine, on a one-to-one, on a group, on the custom hypnosis sessions. Go to josephclough.info/talk. Once again, there is an investment to it. It is my main business, and we really help people transform their career and business to a whole new level. But I do hope you enjoyed this hypnosis session, and I really look forward to speaking to you on another hypnosis session. And of course, if you want to join us live, we do it on Wednesdays for the live hypnosis, and on Mondays and Fridays, we go ahead and do more conscious work, okay? Getting the conscious upgrades in every single way. So with that, I hope you got value from this, and I look forward to speaking to you on a future podcast episode. Always know you're more powerful than you think, so let's get to work and make the change that we desire, because you deserve it. Many thanks and goodbye.